What determines a person's growth ceiling isn't their cognitive level, resources, or intelligence, but the long distance between knowing and doing. The true winner is simply the one who remains standing in the end. Why do we understand so many principles, yet our lives remain unsatisfactory? Human nature inherently tends to seek benefits and avoid risk, and there's always an instinctive resistance to new things. Before undertaking a task, people unconsciously assess potential risk. Just as losing weight requires resisting the temptation of delicious food and enduring the torment of hunger, starting a business involves facing the enormous risk of failure and even the possibility of incurring heavy debt. The thought of these difficulties can lead to fear, and people resort to procrastination to avoid taking action. A common mistake people make is overestimating what can be achieved in a month and underestimating what can be achieved in 3 to 5 years. If something isn't implemented within 72 hours, the likelihood of doing it again is slim. Today's people are too impetuous, eager for quick success, and eager to get rich quickly. They look down on opportunities for small profits, yet are unable to seize the opportunities of the times, missing out on the dividends. The saying "begin only when you're fully prepared" that often means never starting, because you can never be completely prepared. And even when you are, the wind may have already shifted. Procrastination creates a vicious cycle. The lazier you get, the less inclined you are to act, and the less you act, the more helpless you feel. Some people set a goal of earning $1 million at the beginning of the year, but their monthly salary is only $6,000. This vague and unrealistic goal only fuels anxiety. Some argue that while the salary is low, they can still find side hustles after get off work, delivering food, driving for Didi, running self-media platforms, live streaming, all are ways to make money. They say working 16 hours a day will guarantee they'll make $1 million. In reality, they're just highly knowledgeable poor people, seemingly knowledgeable but ultimately clueless. They can't do anything, only daydreaming. With unclear goals and a lack of quantitative execution, how can they align with one's resources, abilities, and experience? Those who constantly chant, "I want to make money, I want to lose weight, I want to get rich," often lack specific goals and timelines, making it difficult to translate these into concrete action. People are shaped by their environment. They become who they surround themselves with. There are fundamental differences between the poor and the rich in how they learn. The rich often focus on mastering a skill that can generate sustained profit. When they encounter bottlenecks, they turn to reading and drawing on past experiences to explore the underlying principles. The poor, on the other hand, constantly seek shortcuts to wealth, learning whatever's trending. While seemingly learning, they're actually pursuing completely different goals. The latter are more vulnerable to exploitation than the former. If those around you smoke and drink, you'll gradually become assimilated. If those around you are addicted to their phones, videos, and games, you'll likely fall into the quagmire of entertainment-fueled obsession. If you want to write, create a dedicated study room and create a separate environment. If you want to exercise, go to bed and rise early every day and start running. While developing good habits is difficult, developing bad ones is easy. Without positive feedback, motivation to act will gradually wane. If something has a 60% chance of success, you should immediately attempt it. Achieve initial results before striving for perfection. Embark on a journey before adjusting your posture. Take the first step before continuously improving and upgrading. Learn through action, and deepen your action after that understanding. If you're eager to shoot a video, there's no need to buy expensive equipment, master editing techniques, or choose a stunning background. These aren't crucial. Clearly define your niche. Identify benchmark accounts. Analyze popular content. And then simply shoot a video on your phone. Simply edit and publish, and you're good to go. When embarking on a project, don't just work in isolation. Just go for it. This shoot first. Then calibrate mindset will help you overcome mental barriers and quickly enter execution mode. Break down ambitious goals into small, actionable tasks. The execution process isn't static. Continuous review is key to avoiding mistake. Reviewing isn't simply self-reflection. It's about summarizing past experiences and identifying effective methods to optimize future action plans. Have a strong desire for success and a broad perspective, not a narrow one. Learn to consider others, not just your own. Identify key people. Obtain critical information. and maintain a deep commitment and passion for your endeavors. When you truly understand that intervals between actions are life's most expensive cost, you'll understand that those seemingly hasty starts, reckless attempts, and even ridiculous mistakes are actually solid seeds sown on your path to growth. Every second you shorten your intervals between actions is a step on your ladder to success, and those moments of perseverance will eventually converge into a path to the summit. We often think we have plenty of time, that tomorrow is fine. However, time slips by, quietly eroding our passion and opportunities. Excessive intervals between actions can lead to gradual despondency, causing dreams to fade from reality, ultimately leaving behind only endless regret. Those who truly change their lives aren't those gifted or best prepared, but those willing to take action now. Every moment of action is an investment in the future. From this moment on, shorten your intervals between actions, and don't let procrastination ruin your life.